For this effect, I could hand the deck over to the participant and they can give the cards a shuffle. After they're done, they would hand the deck back, and I explained that I'm going to make three piles of cards here. So here is the last pile. So now the participant is free to pick up any pile they would like, shuffle it, and remember the bottom card. Let's say they do this pile. So they shuffle it and then they peek at the bottom card. I don't want to see it, but I'm going to show it to you. Go ahead and remember that. After the participant has remembered their card, they could place their half back down. They could then shuffle the rest of the cards and just throw those on top of their packet. Perfect. So now I explain that we're going to try to find your card, but we're going to do it in a bit of a different way. So from the top of the packet, lift off between 10 to 19 cards. Let's say they lift off that many. With the rest of the cards, I'm going to deal 20 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We can get rid of the rest of the cards, and now I would have the participant count the number of cards they cut off and tell me the number. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So they can get rid of their packet of cards now as I count off 17 cards with my packet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We're going to get rid of those cards. And finally, I would hand this packet to the participant, and I would have them one card for each letter from the top of the packet to the table. Go ahead and spell something. So maybe a word, a name, it really doesn't matter. Let's say they spell their name. In this case, it's John, just like my name. So I spell my name John. The rest of the cards go on top. Finally, I would have the participant hold the cards and at any time say their card out loud, bring their hand up, turn their wrist over, and bring their hand down. So let's say they name their card out loud for the first time. They go ahead and pull away their hand, and I hope that this is your card, the two of clubs. That is the effect. If you would like to learn how to do this, stick around for the tutorial. Before I get into the tutorial, if I sound a little different for today's video, it's because I'm getting over a cold. So I just wanted to tell you all that, just in case something sounds different. The second thing is the cards I am using are the Bicycle Zero Gravity. I think I do have a deck review on these. If I do, that will be in the description. The third thing is that this is an effect by Robert Ball Magician. So here is another shout out to Robert. I know he's trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by September to do another giveaway. So I just wanted to give him a few more shout outs along the way and hopefully boost up his subscriber base a little. But let's get right into this effect. So starting off, I don't believe you need a full deck. I'm not too sure. I believe this deck is missing a card or two, but I'm not too sure about that. But you're going to start off by having the cards shuffled like this. After they're done, you explain you're going to make three piles of cards. Personally, I don't tell them how many cards are in each pile, but what you are going to do is put seven cards in three piles. Feel free to do that any way you would like. How I did it was this way. So I pushed off 3 cards, and you can also shuffle these cards before you drop them down. So you can go ahead and drop another 3. So 3, 3 is 6. One more is 7. For the second pile, I'm going to put down 3 cards, and then I'm going to put down 4 cards, just like this. For this last pile, I'm going to put down 4 cards and then 3. So feel free to get to 7 cards any way you would like. We now have any packet picked up. It can be shuffled just like this, and then the bottom card is going to be remembered. Once it's remembered, you can put it face down back where they picked it up from. Take the other 2 piles. They can give these a little shuffle if they would like, but they have to put it on top of their pile. And then they shuffle this pile, they throw it on top. You bring in the rest of the deck, you put this 21 pile on top, and now if you would like, you could give it a false cut. I will link some in the description. Now you have them cut off a number between 10 to 19 cards. So let's say they cut off, let's say this many. They leave it to the side. With the rest of the deck, you now say you're going to count 20 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The rest of the cards go away. You now have the participant count the cards they cut off and tell you the number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we went over 19. So let's go ahead and try this again. So we're going to put all these cards back how they were, and we're going to cut off a smaller packet of cards. So you say a packet between 10 to 19. Let's say they 3, 6, 9. Okay, so we have enough here. And now you're going to count 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now you want to make sure that they do cut off between 10 to 19 before you deal the 20. So if you're not too sure, you could cut off a packet and show them this is between 10 to 19. If they're still not sure, you could hand them the packet and tell them just push off a number like this between 10 to 19 and then put it to the side. So that is another idea. So now they count the number of cards they cut off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They put these cards away. With your packet, you count 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You put these cards away as well. And now, if you did everything right, their card is on top. So you can reveal this however you would like. One way I revealed it was I had them spell a word, 1 card for each letter, onto the table in a pile. So let's say they go ahead and spell something, and then they put the rest of the cards on top. I then had them name their card out loud. They held the packet. They picked up their hand, turned it over, put down their hand, and their card would be at the bottom. So, one more time, their card was at the top. So, I had them deal the cards, which is going to put their card first onto the table. and then I had them just reveal it like this. And that is really the effect and how I did it in the performance. That is also how Robert did it. Instead, he had his wife spell her name. So there is one way you could go about it. Another way you could go about it would be this way. So here is this packet, and then we have, so let's say that we have the packet of cards, the participant cut off, and then we have the rest of the deck here. So this is just another ending I discovered when playing around with this. But what I just showed you was the original way. So if you don't want to see any more endings, feel free to click off now. But if you do want to see one or two more endings, stick around. It's not going to take very long. So you're going to have the participant count the half that they cut off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You say, okay, 14. Name your card out loud, the 7 of spades. Watch the 14th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, the 7 of spades. So it will work out as an any card at any number. Okay, so it's already set up if you go ahead and try it yourself. So if we put down 7 cards here, I'm going to show you that it does work itself, which is really nice. Let's say they have the 4 of diamonds. We put the rest of these on top. We cut off a small packet. We dealt 20 cards. We count this packet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then you can say 13 for a diamonds. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, the 4 of diamonds. So that is really nice. But one more way you could actually go about this was you can count 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If you did everything right, their card will be at the top. So all you have to do is get their card to the bottom of the packet. So you could have the participant spell something, then you would have to take back the packet, or you could get a break, underneath the top card. I'll leave a link for the pinky count and the double undercut, which you could do. You could then catch a break above their card, do a half pass, and then you could either cut the packet or you could do a classic pass. So then their card is face up in the middle. If they're really distracted, you could just casually move their card to the bottom and then do the half pass and the classic pass that way. But that is the effect. So I hope you really enjoyed this one. Go ahead and check out Robert once again if you haven't already. I will leave a link to his channel in the description. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time with a new video. Bye.